Well, good morning, YouTube, and happy Easter. If you guys haven't figured out by the title, today we are not working on any of my projects. The purpose of today's video is to help out another driver who is also a YouTuber, Clutch Trucker. Guys, if you guys are into trucking content, you may or may not have heard of Clutch Trucker, but he's a pretty cool guy. I've been watching his videos for a couple of years, so if you have not tuned into his channel, give it a look-see. You just might find it interesting, so why not? So anyway, Clutch has been doing this remodel on his truck, and basically what he has done is cut a hole in the back of his sleeper, put a box extension on the back of it, and the purpose of that was to give himself a much larger bed and a better living area, and I think the idea was a really cool idea. I first started following Clutch Trucker when I was doing research to get my CDL and just finding other trucking channels to kind of get tips and tricks on how to drive downhill grades, how to pass the CDL test, so on and so forth. And he had some pretty good information, so I went ahead and subscribed, and I've been following along ever since, including this whole remodel project that he's been working on. So in this project, he's having a problem where he's still getting some water leakage into the sleeper. And he's made a few attempts to fix the leak, and at this point, all of them have failed. And I had an idea that I wanted to share with him. However, to put it down in an email and kind of illustrate it, I just thought wasn't a really good way. And I thought to myself, hey, it'd be great if I could just like make a video and send it to him. Then, duh, I'm a YouTuber. I can do that. So the purpose of this video is to help him out. But then I thought, you know what? Maybe some of my viewers will like his channel, so I'll kind of give him a push there as well. And I'm going to post this video in his comment section so that he can see it, as well as his followers. Maybe they'll like our channel and look, you know, at the projects we're working on, enjoy that as well. And maybe they'll enjoy following along with some of the projects on Goliath. And even the Kenworth. So I thought it was a great way to both help out a fellow trucker slash YouTuber and maybe cross-pollinate between the channels, do kind of a collaboration. Now, I've never actually met Clutch Trucker. We have shared comments back and forth before, but he seems like a really good guy, so go check him out. Anyway, on to business. Okay, Clutch. So here's what I'm thinking. Basically, you've got your sleeper cab, right? And you've built your box off the back. I believe you've got a little bit of a taper to it. Now, when you were at the point where you were attaching this, I sent you a message because I noticed that when you built this, you just pressed it against and put a seal in between, but you never fastened this to the cab itself. Now you have this base fastened really, really well, and I think that's good, but this really should have been attached because these two pieces moving together going down the road is going to cause continuous problems, exactly like what you're having. Truthfully, what you probably should have done, now keep in mind I'm not an engineer, I'm just thinking out loud here, you should have built some type of a bulkhead pass through here so that this could have been bolted together, and then I would have even angled this back down to this. That would have triangulated the whole system. It'd have been a whole lot stronger and minimize that movement right here so that you'd be able to keep a better seal. Either way, at this point, what's done is done, and you've got to work with what you've got at this point. So I have an idea that just may work. I can't guarantee it, but I think it just may work, and it's using flashing. Now, not the tape flashing that you've tried to use, a real flashing. And let me explain. You want a true metal roof flashing, something that's got a 90-degree angle, and then maybe even a little kick down like so. There's a bunch of different styles on the market. I'll even look some up, see if I can post a picture right here. So basically my idea is, if this is the back of your sleeper cab, and this is your box sticking out, you're gonna bolt this to the fiberglass cap. You are not going to attach it to the box whatsoever. But you get a big piece of foam, the biggest you could get, and put in here, probably 1 inch thick, maybe 1 1/4, whatever the biggest you can possibly get. Now the trick here is, when you install this to the sleeper cab, you don't want to compress that foam all the way. You want the flashing to touch it, and you want it to make a seal, but you don't want to compress it. Then you're going to bolt this to the fiberglass cap. But before you do that, I would clean and even sand this area very, very well. And then you can probably just use a self-drilling screw to go into the fiberglass. Now, what you're going to use for a sealant, very important here, use the 3M 5200. I just used it on my roof sealing project on this trailer, and it works wonders. It is a marine grade sealant that is designed to be used below the water line on a boat. So it should seal really well. It's what I've used on Goliath. I also used it on this trailer. Again, the key is surface prep here. Make sure it's good. Make sure these aren't connected. So now, looking from the back, if this is the roof of your sleeper, guys, I know I'm a terrible artist. And this is your box coming out the back. You'll want to do this on both sides. Once you figure out where you're going to lay it out, you're going to bring this piece of flashing, the 1 inch above this or however thickness that foam is, and come straight down and put your piece of foam here. Same thing over here. Put your foam in here. And then the piece on top will go all the way across and extend past those with your foam in here. So using this system, the flashing will be attached to only the sleeper cab, not the box. That way, if there is any movement in there, that foam will be able to cushion it and allow that movement without actually breaking a seal, because the water will never actually get to the seam anymore. So again, with your box coming off the back like so, and your flashing attached here and coming out and down, as rain comes down, it runs away from the seam. The foam will then stop the water from being able to come back up this way and get to the seam while still allowing the movement. Well, Clutch, I hope that helps. You know, there may be a better solutions. This is the best one I can think of. And I'm not saying this is what you have to do. This is just my best suggestion to do it. And this is the best format for me to deliver this message to you, so I thought. So tell me what you think. Leave me a comment, send me an email, whatever you wish. And I hope it all works out for you. All right, guys, and that is going to be it for today. I hope you all enjoy your Easter and had time to visit with your family. Remember, tomorrow we start our trip down to Florida to go to the 75 Chrome Shop in Wildwood for their annual truck show. And I'm really looking forward to that. We are going to see some of the same trucks there that were at Mid-America Truck Show a couple weeks ago, but there'll also be some other trucks there that probably weren't there. After that, we go straight to the Panama City Beach motorcycle rally, so follow along for that. So for all of you Clutch Trucker viewers out there, if you see this video and you liked it, please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully you like the content we have there. And to my subscribers, thank you for watching this one as well. And go to Clutch Trucker and see if you like his channel. And until the next time I see you, keep those engines running.